Nerd alert!
Hey, welcome back to the United States of Analog. Yo soy Bob, and today we're going to talk about gifts for audiophile dads. That's right, Father's Day just a few days away, but it's not too late. Buy locally when you can, but if you've got to go to Amazon, we're going to allow it for Father's Day. All right, now a lot of the gifts that I'm going to show you, I have a dozen or so, are going to be well under $100. And so you can mix and match some of these things and give multiple gifts and still come in under the $100 price limit. All right, Dad's got records. Dad needs a record cleaner. If he doesn't have one already, let's start with a basic cleaner, the vinyl style deep groove cleaner. Now, I have this cleaner myself. I've had it for a couple years. I've graduated to some other cleaners like the Record Doctor 6, but this is a great place to start practice cleaning records, new and old. It's a wet system, and what I like about the vinyl style is that it gives really good protection to the labels, kind of seals the label as you're washing the disc. You just add a little bit of cleaning solution, some distilled water, and you're off to the races. There's lots of accessories, including a drying stand and things like that. It's a simple process. It's a great way to start to see if there's going to be any benefits at all for you to cleaning your records. I like to do it on a Saturday morning, get out 20, 30 records or so and just go through a production line process of cleaning the records. I like the vinyl style as opposed to some of the other tub cleaning systems just for that seal on that label. About $72 gets it on Amazon, and I know my local record store, Piranha Records, has it in stock, and maybe your record store does too. That's my recommendation. Number 2 is also a product I have and use consistently. It is the Record Doctor Record Clamp. Now, there's different kinds of clamps and weights you can use to kind of bond your record a little more securely to the platter. Now, are there sonic improvements that occur when you do this? I can't be quite sure, but I feel a little more secure knowing that my records are secure. And I like the record clamp system. It doesn't weigh as much as a record weight. You kind of tighten the clamp around the spindle. Pretty simple process. Sometimes I don't feel really good, especially with belt drive tables, putting a lot of weight on the record. That could be misguided, I'm not sure. But I think in the audiophile game, a lot of times it has to do with the peace of mind, having the peace of mind so you can just kind of sit back and relax. The Record Doctor Record Clamp is going to cost you a mere $35. I will warn you, anytime you hover anything, a record weight or any other cleaning device, over a record, make sure
you have a firm grip.
I dropped a record weight on the edge of my MoFi table, put a little ding. Most people wouldn't even notice it, but I know it's there, and it just bugs the hell out of me. So be very careful anytime you're hovering any product, whether it be a record weight, a record clamp, a cleaner, over the record. That's my advice. Take it or leave it. But I take it. Bring it in close here. Listen, I know my analytics and I know my demographics. And despite my Hollywood good looks, I know a lot of wives don't watch my channel or any other audiophile channel for that matter. That's just a fact of life. So dads, if there's something that you want, brother, you got to do it for yourself, all right? And number 3, since that Record Doctor clamp is so cheap, why not combo it with the Proster Stylus Force Gauge? This is what? Where are my notes? This is like $14, and you can calibrate it. It's digital. It gives you a spot-on assessment of how much downforce your stylus is applying to your valuable grooves. I've had several of these over the years. I don't know why I have multiples, just to have them on hand in different rooms, but I cannot recommend the Proster enough. And since it's only about $15, combine it with another record cleaner or again, that clamp, and just kind of put together your own little turntable accessory package. The Proster. You're not going to regret this one. Number 4. Is dad, or if you're dad, are you still using the Phono preamp that is built in to your turntable. If you are, there's no shame in that game. I want to say that right away, all right? You're still listening to the healing properties of music on your turntable. But if you want to move up a little bit, why not take the leap into an inexpensive Phono preamp? Now, there are many to choose from, and I've had many over the years. Now, the first one I want to recommend is the DJ Pre 2. The styling of this, it's a little industrial. I can see like a club DJ having this out of sight. But what I like about this, number one, is the price. It comes in at about $65 and sometimes even less. But you've got adjustable gain and you've got a low cut filter. I think you can use this one with moving magnet and moving coil. I'm going to recommend it for moving magnet. Sometimes moving coil, depending on the make and model, are going to have varying requirements. For moving magnet, you're safe, lots of adjustability, and that low cut filter, cutting out that rumble, may pay off big dividends. I'll also recommend the Fozzy Box X5. I've had this one in for review at $105. It's also an economical way to see if there are any benefits to having a separate Phono preamp in your system. Either way, you can't lose. If you're on it, go ahead and return it if you don't like it. I mean, we all do. Number 5, does Dad have an audiophile pressing in his collection? Oh, he doesn't? Can I recommend just about anything from the Rhino High Fidelity series? I've got so many of these now. I have the Cars, I have Devo, I have ZZ Top, and I have a couple of Black Sabbath. This one comes highly recommended from me, United States of Analog. Yo soy Bob. Black Sabbath Paranoid. This is beautiful. You can get this one online, the unnumbered version. I'm also going to recommend Tres Hombres by ZZ Top, Freedom of Choice by Devo, the Cars, eponymous The Cars album, if it's still available. Any one of those four and you cannot lose. And at $40, it's a great way to go audiophile pressing. You know, sometimes audiophile pressings that cost much more don't sound as good as these Rhinos. That's my personal opinion, and I'm sticking to it. What are your favorite audiophile pressings? Put them in the comments below. But take the leap. Get a slightly more expensive record and listen to the difference in the sound. Now, we're just talking about little things. It's not going to break the bank. But you know, last year, my in-laws gave me, well, they gave me a Magellan fishing shirt. I don't even fish, brother. I don't even fish. But I smiled. I took it on the chin. And that shirt still hangs unworn in my closet. Someday, maybe, but not today. Number 6 is one of my favorite audiophile dad gifts, the United States of Analog official t-shirt like I'm wearing. I have a few designs, and I think now I can ship to most countries, at least in the UK and Europe and United States. For about $29.95, I'll send you a United States of Analog shirt in your choice of design and size. It supports the channel. It helps this circus to keep on rolling. Man, you're going to look good in this thing, and you're going to turn heads wherever you go. Now, several months ago, I did a video called Audiophile Everyday Carry. The little tools that you don't think you're going to need, but man, when you need them, you really need them. And I'm talking about the Cobalt V-Notch wire stripper. This thing costs like under $10, and I've used it so many times. I keep it right near my remote controls, and it is an invaluable tool, and I don't think you have to go any more expensive than this Cobalt that cuts several of the most popular gauges of speaker wire, and you'll find other uses. Bundle it together with some of these other dad gifts. So when your family gives you an ugly shirt or some novelty socks for Father's Day, smile. Give them a big hug, knowing that in your back pocket, you've already bought yourself an audiophile gift. Oh, look at this. We're already at number 8, IsoAcoustics Isolation. You can call them feet, you can call them pucks, whatever you want to call them. I've just got into these, and they are a game changer, definitely a sonic improvement when you isolate your gear. Not just turntables, that goes without saying because of footfalls, especially if you've got your turntable on a second floor. Maybe you've got a house with old wooden floors. You're going to kind of hear some of those footfalls. They're going to make that turntable rumble a little bit. Get some isolation feet and let's mitigate any of those vibrations. IsoAcoustics is a great way to go. All right, let me get my notes here because I want to get this right. For 96 bucks, I can get you 8 pucks, mini pucks. Each one will support 6 pounds. So if you've got a turntable with 4 feet, that will take 24 pounds of gear and isolate it. 6 pounds for each foot. Some turntables only have 3 feet, no problem. I don't know many turntables that weigh more than 25 pounds. There are some. I can see this under a CD player, some smaller amps, streamers, even some bookshelf speakers. There's really no end to what you can use these ISO pucks for. Take a look at IsoAcoustics. They have isolation feet for just about everything. 96 bucks for 8 mini pucks. That's a smoking deal. All right, number 9, let's talk about your speaker cable. Are you still using low grade, I call it lamp cord, just that basic wire you get at the hardware store? It's probably thin, like, I don't know, 18 gauge. Why not move up to like a 14 gauge, 15 foot in length, times 2 with gold-plated banana plugs for easy hookup? Are you still unscrewing the terminals and trying to thread the wire in there?
Come on, man.
Don't embarrass us audiophiles. Get with the program and get, well, I'm going to recommend these, though you're going to find many at the same price point. But you can get a pair of really good quality speaker cables with oxygen-free copper for 25 bucks and under. I found the Garrett 2x 15 foot with banana plugs for about 20 bucks. It's a smoking deal. I think there's Amazon Essential cables as well and others. Take your pick, but let's, if nothing else, upgrade from lamp cord and 18 gauge wire from the hardware store. I'm not a snob, I'm just trying to set you on the right path. Number 10, do you get frustrated in the semi-darkness of your audio room, reaching behind your equipment, trying to make connections, only to find out you plugged a cable that was supposed to go into the input, into the output, and no sound was coming out? Don't damage your equipment. Don't be frustrated. Get yourself a rechargeable flashlight, or better yet, a rechargeable headlamp. Look at this thing. I think I paid 15 bucks for this on Amazon, and it's got like, I think, how? Man, do not shine it into your face. It's practically a weapon. See, I can't even see. I'm in the dark. Oh, I did it again. I'll put the link in the comments below, but this thing is invaluable. Yeah, are you gonna look like a nerd? Sure you are.
Nerd alert.
But if the headlamp doesn't suit you, and I understand if it doesn't, get the Through Night Archer rechargeable flashlight. About 950 lumens. This thing is tiny. It cost about $24. You've got to have light. I give you my permission to go out and get yourself an audiophile gift for under 100 bucks. All right? All right. I think you know, and I know you deserve it. Number 11, an inexpensive music streamer. What fun. If you haven't got a music streamer yet, for under 100 bucks, $89 to be exact, the king is still the Weem Mini. You won't believe what this can do for your system at under 100 bucks. No one has yet to top the Weem, or for a little more money, move up the Wim chain. Did I say Weem or Wim? Number 12 is going to be a record carrying case. Do you have one? Do you go to parties? Do you take your records to places? I went to an audio show and they let me play some of my records on a $75,000 system. And I needed something to carry my records to the audio show. And so I got this one on Amazon for, what was it, 30 bucks. It holds 55 albums. It's somewhat water resistant. It's collapsible. It has a kind of a lightweight lock, but it got the job done. It protected my records. I would have liked a shoulder strap. It's still for the money, a very good value, and help me out in a very specific situation. And finally, a bonus, number 13, and again, a cheap product that you can add to your kind of vinyl maintenance system, a loop. And I'm not recommending you go out and get an expensive glass loop that's going to cost you $100 or more. I got two of these, a black one and a white one. They were like 15 bucks for the pair. And they even have LED lights, two different lights, two different lenses. You want to look at your, don't look into the light. You want to look at your stylus and see if it's clean. There may be other parts of your system you want to inspect. There may be other things in your life you want to inspect with a loop, L-O-U-P. Photographers used to use them for looking at contact sheets and negatives, and now audiophiles can get two for under 15 bucks. And this comes in really handy, especially for checking out the condition and the cleanliness of your styli. Again, if you have a dad that's an audiophile in your life, you can bundle several of these items into a nice little collection. And if you're the dad, I hope you found something on this list to make your audiophile days just a little sweeter. And you know what else would make your audiophile days just a little bit sweeter? Watching one more of my videos. They're right here. They pop up right here. I've got the system down. The geniuses at YouTube have already selected another video for you. There it is. All you've got to do is click on it and enjoy it. Bring it in. I'll see you next time in the United States of Analog. Ta-da!
Nerd alert.